October 10th. Sorry.
December 13th, 2015. Undead from Cleveland, you're listening to Anderson. I'm getting terrible echo audio.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah.
So your headphones, man.
Let me go find them.
Hey.
All of a sudden, it just happens.
What?
Now we gotta wait until Diane gets his
you.
headphones.
Hey,
Welcome to VGN, everyone. This is what happens.
Let's do the echo thing.
You hit the button, didn't you?
You probably have us up on Twitch, and so it's probably playing the volume back or something. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing.
Okay, how about
You're doing it?
Now there's no more echo. All right, so anyway, welcome to the show.
There we go.
I don't need to tell you who everybody is. Y'all can just figure it out.
And Larry Mack.
Sorry, Anderson.
So, this is how it is.
People wait their whole lives to hear the and Larry Mack, man. You can't be ripping off the fans. Give them their money's worth. Speaking of giving them their money's worth, make sure everyone's going over to Patreon to support the show. Patreon.com/VGN Radio.
Just VGN. It's Patreon.com VGN.
There you go.
I got all the sticks in. Tomorrow I'm going to be copying the Midwest Wasteland shows on
best of times.
So, the next one and the next one.
Too much.
But here we go.
Yeah.
We're going to do our top 20 titles of the week for the Movers and Shakers list on Amazon.
Yeah, we are.
Anything that's not a video game, you have to drink.
Drink, bitches.
You can drink chocolate milk if you want. You can drink Mai Tais, a zombie. You could have Coke, just
Don't do
plain
Coke. It's
Coke
illegal.
that everybody tells it it's
I'm
horrible
having
for you.
sparkling apple juice.
You could have sparkling apple juice like Brian.
So I'm going to take a
Sissy.
sparkling apple-y shit later.
Sissy kid. Number 20, NBA 2K16 for Xbox One. Number 19, the Xbox $50 gift card.
That is not a game, everybody. Drink.
Everybody drinks.
Drink it.
And before we take our first drink, I just want to let everybody at home know that tonight we're going with the Heavy Seas Loose Cannon Triple Hop IPA. So,
I think
here
I
we go.
brought that to Bad Beer Night.
Did you?
Yeah. I hope that that's not the same beer from
No,
Bad Beer.
this is I was doing some more of my Winking Blizzard, beer tour, and I got my last one to go. So we're gonna crack this open, and here we go, everybody. You can drink it with me. I will let you know.
It's going to be very bitter. Bitter beer.
You're not gonna want to buy that, everybody. You're gonna want to leave that in the cooler so you can take it to the next Bad Beer Night you have with your friends. It's a very bitter triple hop IPA.
Is it like that sour thing Candy Kevin gave me last night?
Well,
Put your
it's that
5
sour.
seconds later to spit it out.
Beer, triple hop, that's going to be pretty bitter. Pretty bitter. Number 18, the black Nintendo 3DS XL
That is
with
also
Super Mario World. Not a game. Drink.
Not a drink. I mean, not a game. Whatever.
Number 17, Skylanders Superchargers Drivers. It looks like Ben Grimm from the Fantastic Four with a Prussian helmet on. That's anyway, just a toy.
Yeah,
Just
it looks
a toy.
looks like not a game.
Drink. Number 16, Splatoon for the Wii U. Number 15, Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon for the Nintendo 3DS. Number 14, Lego Dimensions Starter Pack for the Xbox One. That's a game. That's the one thing of that that's a game. Number 13, Star Wars Battlefront and a Steelbook. That's a game. It only has 2 stars out of 5 now, but it's a game. Eventually, it'll be just 1
Not
star.
a good game, but
It seems to like
But it is a game.
Star Wars.
It counts.
apparently it's not much of a game. But
Number 12, Guitar Hero Live 2-pack bundle. It comes with 2 guitars, but it is the game. So that's a game. Yeah, 2 guitars. Number 11, Me Too Amiibo Super Smash Brothers series. That's a toy.
that is
Drink.
a toy. Drink.
Number 10, Lego Dimension Starter Pack for the Wii U. That is a game. Number 9,
It comes
Minecraft
with like 3 Legos. It's like,
Story Mode for the Xbox 360. Number 8, Disney Infinity 3.0 The Force Awakens Bundle. That's all toys. Drink.
Drink.
Number 7, the PlayStation 4 500GB console. Drink.
Drink.
Is that bad, huh, Larry? Number
not
6, Xbox One wireless controller. Drink.
Drink.
Number 5, the voice bundle with microphone. That's a game. Number 4, Transformers Devastation for the PlayStation 4. That's a game. There you go, Larry. Now you get to power this out. Number 3, the light blue yarn Yoshi. That's just a stuffed animal. Drink. Number 2, the Disney Infinity 3.0 edition. This is like what is this? I don't even know what this I'm looking at here. Hold on. Oh, okay. I have no idea. It says it's Disney Infinity 3.0 edition, Pixar's The Good Dinosaur Power Disc Pack.
mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is, but it's not a game. Drink. And finally, number 1, it's the exact same thing. One was non-machine specific. This one is Disney Infinity 3.0 edition Star Wars Twilight of the Republic Power Disc Pack. What is this thing? Enhance your Disney Infinity experience and expand this with all new 3.0 Power Discs. Use Power Discs to modify Disney Infinity playset gameplay and modify or customize Toy Box worlds. Place your Power Discs on the Disney Infinity base to power up characters, grant unique abilities, customize the Toy Box world, and provide exclusive toys. I don't know, kids. I don't know what you're doing. This is modern day Pog right here. It's really weird. But okay. Games coming out this week. Monday, we got your Star Nomad 2 for the PC. Multi-platform on Tuesday, we have a game called Turnover. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, multi-platform, we have Jojo no Kimyo, Nabukin, Eyes of Heaven.
Drink it.
Drink on that one. For the PlayStation Vita, we have Miracle Girls Festival. No idea what that's about. It just sounds weird. And The Delusions of von Sottendorf and His Squared Mind. PlayStation Vita. Got a lot of weird games. And Friday, there's Underrail for the PC. That's it for the games coming out this week. There's actually a game coming out for the PC on Christmas Day. It's very weird.
What store are you supposed to buy that at?
Online, I imagine. But
Right.
here's a Steam Top 10. Number 10 is Ark Survival Evolved. Number 9 is Grand Theft Auto 5. Number 8 is Lightning Returns. Final Fantasy 13. Number 7, Guilty Gear. Okay, I don't know how to even pronounce it. It's Guilty Gear X, but then it has an RD. Almost like third, but it's Guilty Gear Zerd? I don't know. Then it says sign. I have no idea, folks. Number 6, Helldivers. That's Brian's favorite game. Helldivers Digital Deluxe Edition. Number 5 is Hurt World. Number 4 is Just Cause 3. Number 3 is Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Number 2 is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. And number 1
Bunch of
is
rainbows.
Fallout 4.
Look how nice it is. It's rainbows and they're laying siege. Oh, how nice. I know I like rainbows.
It would be really bad. Like, Jesus. Are we shooting?
Okay.
No, there's no shooting. It's rainbows.
Brian, tell us how your week went.
I told you yesterday, man. Shit.
Tripod.
Told you yesterday. Should have recorded it and just played it back, stupid.
We went to Kevin's last night to play many different types of games, board games, card games. The first game we tried to play was Larry's, and we would have played Larry's, but Larry didn't know how to play it either, which I've done myself. So it's like, it sounds like a good idea. Except we discovered Kevin made up a good point earlier too. The next time we have game night, we got to bring some magnifying glasses. 'Cause we're all getting old. We can't read the little tiny print. I guess maybe when we were smaller, the cards were bigger. Is that how it worked when we were kids?
That's the worst part.
And then we played Kevin's Dead of Winter, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
And
It's
since
all right.
Kevin's instructions actually came with pictures, so we were able to figure that one out a lot
Yeah.
faster. And that was actually, we had a good time. We played 2 rounds, which it's amazing how fast you die in a game when there's zombies, unlike TV shows where you just go on and on and on.
Yeah.
We didn't even last. We wouldn't have lasted the whole season, you know.
Pretty much rolled bad dice every time.
Yeah, yeah. But
You have 1 chance out of 10 to die. You roll the die. Up, I died.
and I got gas from Kevin's Pizza. It's not his fault. It's because I'm just old.
Yeah, I didn't make the pizza. It
I know.
was like
it was low, and I got also, I'm like, oh my god. So I drove home and stood on the can. It sounded like I was like fucking, firing a rocket off into space. And then I played Fallout 4 like 6 o'clock in the morning because I kept having to wake up and use the toilet. And then I finally fell asleep, and then my girlfriend woke me up to tell me something. Which I was kind of like,
I gotta tell you something.
yeah. You probably do that thing where, like, when you're half awake, you tell the truth.
Right.
So she probably want to see if I was cheating on her. But like, with who? With what? There was one female at game night, and it's Jessica, so no. So. Other than that, nothing really spectacular overly happened. I saw that movie Bone Tomahawk, which has Kurt Russell in it, which, creepy. Decently creepy movie. I mean, you won't scream in your sleep or anything after watching it, but I thought it was pretty good. That's one of those. The Indians came, kidnapped people, disappeared, and the Indians are not your normal Native Americans. These are the not the ones that look at you with like hate in their face, but they'll sell you shit. These are the ones that would just kill you and eat you, and they wouldn't bother fucking building casinos. They're cannibals or whatever. But they did it really creepy as far as like the cannibal, like just how disturbing it was. But it wasn't like over the top or anything like that. I mean, it was pretty well done. I enjoyed it. That's about it, really. I mean, this week not much, which I guess that might be good. It means no disasters. I don't know.
Right?
Yeah. So that's about it.
Okay. Johnny, how'd your week go?
It was alright. Yeah, it was one of them weeks.
Good, huh?
Well, I got a full week of working, so that was good. I got 40 hours. So
Was it steel miner work, or was it
Steel miner.
We're outdoors.
or was it
It's laboring.
cheesecake?
No, it's not cheesecake. I was laboring, but we weren't in the steel mill. We were outside. We're building a building.
A whole building out of
If
bricks?
you want to build a house, build a house, build a house.
Heavy
Is it a
block.
brick building?
No, it's a block. It's a block building.
Oh.
Made out of big blocks, big cinder blocks, big heavy 12-inch block. Fucking sucks. But I got a full weekend, so that's good. Yay! And then got the storage unit, and been packing stuff up and moving stuff, putting it in storage. You really couldn't tell. I mean, you can kind of tell right now, but I did my outside locker and stuff and emptied that out. And it's kind of cool for me to move because, like, I'm going through these boxes and I'm like, holy shit, I forgot all about this and I forgot all about that. Well, last night I found a little rare gem in a box, a little video game from back in '96 called Wing Commander 3, Heart of the Tiger.
I remember that game.
Oh yeah, you introduced me to it. And I pulled it out and I said, Red Alert from the original PlayStation that I have works on my PlayStation. Road Rash from my original PlayStation works on this PS3 that I got. I gotta try this Wing Commander 3. And I put it in, and it was glorious. It was just, I could taste the microwave pizzas. I could smell the popcorn and eat and taste the ice cream sandwiches. It was just like being back at Baird's place in Fairview.
Mr. Happy Face. Mr. Cookie Face, that was it.
It was, well, no, these were just the regular. There was that phase where it was just regular ice cream sandwich, 12 at a time. But yeah, I put that back in, and I was playing it. And after like the second mission, I went, "Yeah, this is so outdated. I gotta stop." It was just. I kept wanting to use the sticks, but on the controller.
Right.
But you know, it's a game that was made before the sticks were put on the controller, so it doesn't even register as them as anything. So I keep doing that, using the D-pad. It all screwed me up and stuff. But it was good seeing Mark Hamill walk around and be a colonel. And I was like, well, I won't be a dick to everybody. I'll be cool to everybody. And, yeah, you know,
Talk to Ginger Lynn.
hairless ape and all that. You know, it was awesome. I was just sitting here laughing every time. You know, I would finish sentences. I was like, I've seen this scene so many times. Ridiculous. I forgot all about all this stuff. So that was pretty cool.
I've never watched the movie.
I think I know Mark Hamill in it. He's like unwrapping everything. What are those? Cookies?
Brian,
Yeah.
he's talking to you.
Yeah.
I didn't give a shit.
No.
I don't
Got a
care.
mouthful. Got a mouthful of food, man.
I don't care that you're eating. I'm just saying I want to know what it is. That's all. But yeah, that was my week. That's pretty much it. I'm packing. I'm moving shit. I got bookcases and stuff to move. My dad comes home next Saturday. He has no feet. Should be.
Oh, really? He's in the hospital now?
Well, yeah. He had this. That was.
Yeah, I didn't know this
For
already.
like rehab and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So he gets out. He wants to come home Wednesday. My mom's like, "There's no way. You're coming home Saturday." So he came home Saturday. He's coming home Saturday. So I got to be in there this week. You know what I mean?
Right.
So should be interesting to see what happens after this. And I don't know if Larry can hear anything at all, but he says he has lost.
No. Larry, are you back?
I would type something and tell him to talk, but I can't go on Twitch. Or else I echo.
I see Larry's face during vacation. A very big Larry face when he was young. And, yeah.
Well, I'll talk. We had game night yesterday. It was fun. We first tried to play Larry's game, and that didn't go so well because the text on the cards was so tiny that we're old. We can't read this stuff, especially while
I mean, we were
drinking.
one step to the left from needing an ear horn. Like, huh?
Yeah. It was not good. So we didn't end up playing that, unfortunately, and we played Dead of Winter. That was fun, and except everybody had bad rolls, so that nobody won. But it was all right. It was a good time. We'll try it again next month. People will show up.
What is that? I mean, what is
It's
it?
zombies. It's zombies.
There's
You're
a-
back. You're back.
Okay.
You fight zombies, and you got to try to you get these secret mission cards, and you get this. You have a primary mission, and then you also have an incident every round, and you have to sort of prevent the incident. At the same time, you're trying to
Running out of food. And, like,
Trying
somebody's
to
character ate all the food.
complete one of your secret missions, you win. Or if you complete the main mission, you win.
All right.
But yeah, so that's pretty fun. All right, Larry, how was your week? Since you can talk now.
Okay,
I'm trying to figure out why I can't
let's
get God's
see.
picture.
Well, we apparently already discussed game night at Kevin's. Other than that, I went to the Winking Lizard and knocked some more drinks off my list. Because we're in the stretch run, we've got 2.5 weeks here to finish up my 150 to get my hoodie. So,
Oh, is there a time limit?
well, yeah, it's through the end of the year. Let's see. Thursday, my daughter had a concert, and I enjoy watching my daughter's concerts. No, I really
Sound
do.
like
No, I really do. They added like two like orchestra groups to it, and they did that thing which they have never done before for the kids, where the first group played, and then the second group was set up on the stage, and they did kind of like the orchestra pit tune-up thing, where where they're tuning and all that shit for like 5 minutes, and you're like, really? Seriously, we're doing this with friggin' 13-year-olds? And
you want to listen to an orchestra out of tune? Trust me, that's
dude,
worse.
You tune your shit beforehand, and then you go play.
Right there.
Tune your shit.
You don't get on stage then tune.
Everybody does it out like that, man.
No, they have never done it like that.
Right. Check.
Anyway.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, like you go to the ballet or something, they do that shit. But there aren't 4 different bands doing it.
Or that guy that's hitting the drum.
Yeah. And then there'll be the one dude on the trumpet. And like, this is just painful. So anyway, so they did their Christmas concert, and my daughter, like going into it, my daughter was like, if you and Grandma and Grandpa do want to come to this, that's okay, because I don't really like the songs we're doing this year and stuff like that.
You hear the jingle bells of the fucking band. You said they just go the jingle bells.
They did Wizards of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and they did quite well, I thought. But like the teacher did the thing where she busts out the electric violin. And look, I've never understood when the teacher plays with the band for a song, like this is our special song with the teacher joining us. Nobody there wants to see the teacher play. Nobody. The kids don't want to see it. The parents don't want to see it. We don't want to see it. And it's a big distraction, and she gives herself like a solo. And it's like, look, the fact that you are the most accomplished musician out of a pack of middle school and high school children doesn't impress me.
You're bitter.
I am bitter. It's been a rough week.
Because you don't have an electric violin.
Yeah, that's
Other
than that, my life is awesome. But the lack of an electric violin
throws everything off.
So anyway, Friday then I went out with some friends. We had our monthly get together where we drink stupid amounts of alcohol. Went over to my friend Allison's house, and she had a big party, and we drank. And after I had pre-gamed at the Winking Lizard, went there, tapped her keg, may or may not have walked around the apartment with a bottle of rum in my hand, drinking that. I may have been wearing a cowboy hat made out of a Bud Light case. So, yeah. Then, let's see, Saturday was Kevin's. Sunday, watched the Browns actually find a team that was worse than them and beat them.
Who did they beat?
And,
the 49ers.
And I didn't even.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So,
you might like to come home from that,
Also, I've been playing more of Lord of the Rings online lately because, again, I don't know, I'm sure I have mentioned this, but, when you're a failure in the real world, sometimes it's nice to live in a fantasy world. So I've been playing a lot of that lately. The kin I belong to, they were putting together a raid going after some of the roving threats I've talked about before, and they were over in Eastern Gondor. Now, okay, so when Turbine added Gondor to Lord of the Rings Online, Gondor is huge, which on the surface sounds really awesome. They broke it up into Western, Central, and Eastern Gondor, which, okay, that makes it more manageable.
Sounds like suburbs or something.
If you are like a free-to-pay player where you have to unlock each region, you now have to unlock 3 separate regions to have Gondor, and by themselves, each of those regions is pretty fucking small. So, cheap bullshit from our friends at Turbine on that one. That should be 1 region, possibly 2, but neither of those should be its own region that you have to pay to unlock if you're not a VIP. So, bullshit on that. So anyway, because they were over in the eastern end of it, and because my guy hasn't gotten there yet, I couldn't, swift travel or port over. So I had to go to the closest town and ride my horse. No problem. So I start heading out of Central Gondor, and the way it works is when you're in the west, there's like darkness upon the land, and nobody has seen the sun, and the dead walk amongst the fucking trees, and there's orcs everywhere.
Time to
And it's
go
kind of
back.
sinister. Then you get to Central Gondor, which had been overrun, but then Aragorn and the Grey Host came through, wiped everybody out. So it's largely in ruins, but okay. And that's where I set out from to go to the east. And I'm riding along. The east is completely a blasted landscape, fucking ruined cities. I was like, okay, this has some character. And then I hit one of those cities, which is still burning. And I'm like, oh, well, that's kind of a nice little touch. Gives it some atmosphere. It's completely fucking occupied. So all of a sudden, I'm like riding my horse to the middle of fucking Beirut, surrounded by fucking orcs and goblins and trolls, and I was like, oh shit! And I'm just then I'm frantically trying to find my way out of this city because it's all rubble that my horse can't get over, and I'm a squishy little hunter standing in the middle of like Orc Central. So, but that was fun. Met up with everybody. We ran around, killed some roving threats because as long as I'm with other people, I'm a badass. By myself, I just die a lot. And I've been leveling up my gear in Lord of the Rings because that's largely what the game has become. But still having fun with it. And that was my week.
Okay. Let's do some news.
Let's do some news, Kevin.
We don't have very much, but that's because there's nothing going on really in the holidays. But we'll see. Who's Your Daddy?
Whoa.
Is a video game that was a joke, then became a Kickstarter, and now it's a thing. It's also a game about a baby trying to kill itself. Creator Joe Williams based the idea for the game off of a joke post, but in the months since has got serious, or as serious as this game gets, which is not very. With a recent upswing in attention thanks to some prominent YouTubers who have been playing an alpha build of the game that was made via a successful Kickstarter campaign. Uh-oh. Got Don's echo again. Don, why you gotta have me on echo, man?
I didn't do anything.
This in turn led to an appearance on Steam, and on December 12th, Who's Your Daddy was successfully greenlit. You can download the alpha and play it for yourself. The game is pretty simple. One player controls the dad, who has to run around the house trying to keep dangerous stuff out of the hands of the baby. The other player controls the baby, who has to try and kill himself, drinking poison, climbing into the oven, sticking a fork into a PowerPoint. It doesn't matter how he does it, so long as he does it. If you want to try it out, bear in mind that it's a little rough at the moment. Multiplayer connections are also a little shaky given the game's surging popularity. It's easier to create your own game than try to join someone else's. But nobody really wants to be the dad. Everybody just wants to try to be the baby.
Right.
And kill themselves.
that strikes me as the one flaw in the game.
Okay. If you've been thirsting like Sheffield for the clean, crisp, 400 hit point restoring refreshment of Nuka-Cola Quantum, the favorite beverage of Fallout 4 will be returning to Target next week. Fallout's official Twitter feed shared the news yesterday. A bottle of the blue stuff is not 50 caps, it's $2.99, which is really ridiculously expensive. Free if you buy Fallout 4 or its DLC Season Pass. Nuka-Cola Quantum was reduced back on November 10th and quickly sold out. It's made by Jones Soda and is a repackaged version of its berry lemonade flavor. It does not completely restore all your health. In fact, no one has still calculated the real-world value of 1 hit point. Whoever does so will win a Nobel, I'm sure. This one's for Anderson.
What?
It says, you can finally scan your face into WWE 2K16.
Nobody wants that.
More importantly, you can scan custom logos, too. What do you mean? You could get Clint on his Clint wrestler. You can get me on mine. You know what I mean? You can
Right.
get everybody over.
Yeah,
Put everybody's face on there. Everybody can fight. The companion app allowing players of WWE 2K16 to scan their faces into the game has launched for iOS and Android devices about 6 weeks after it was supposed to arrive.
Ooh.
The app can use a mobile device's camera or can upload an image stored to its library. Tools allow users to remove backgrounds or filter out portions of an image according to their color. The app requires a code generated by the game before anything can be uploaded.
Huh.
There you go. Now you can
Kind of cool.
put your face on there.
Yeah.
Or just have a guy called Dick Man. Just make his face a dick. Just could do that.
Big butt face.
Or you could put celebrities in your game and just wrestle with like celebrities that you don't like or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You know, just put people in there that you don't like hearing about. And just wrestle them. We're fast approaching the end of Telltale's Minecraft story mode with the episode A Block and a Hard Place available on PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PC, Android, and iOS starting December 22nd. If you haven't been keeping up with the story mode episodes, here's a bit of a mildly spoilery recap. We don't care about that. Telltale is billing episode 4 as the Wither Storm finale, hinting that the big bad may go down before story mode concludes with episode 5. Whatever happens, it's been a fun ride. It's one of the Telltale games I haven't gotten because I'm not that really familiar with Minecraft. I've played it, but not to the extent that I would understand whatever that's about. Anderson's creeping me out with this angry
Thank you, man.
There's
Fire
Candyman
thing.
music in the background.
Right.
Fire thing in the camera. Okay, that's it for the news. So, Antonio writes into Adam at videogamenews.com.
Adam.
And he says, "Hello, Don and crew. When are the shows being posted, Kevin? That is all.
Never.
Last week's show was terrible, so I was in no hurry to post that one. And the week before shows was actually really good because we talked about air travel disasters,
Oh, yeah.
which I should have posted that one, but I was so bummed out over the last show, I didn't post either. So now I'll have 3 shows to post this week when I get around to it.
Boom. So you'll have a good one, a bad one, and a mediocre one.
Yeah. Hey, this one still has plenty of time to turn it
Yeah,
around.
so let's step up our game and make sure this one's at least mediocre.
Right. Stepping it up.
Totally
Anger doll back in here then.
plenty of stuff going on. This one's from Dan. He wrote to Gaming Is Over at videogamenews.com.
Oh, it's has been.
It says, Don and crew, what's your opinion on Conor McGregor's knockout win? Love the showpiece.
Didn't even look like he hit him.
Oh, he hit him.
He hit him. He knocked him the fuck out. But I'm saying, when you look at it in slow motion, it looks like he barely touched him.
So all breaking news, Donnie is saying the match was fixed.
Yeah, the fix is in.
I'll say that. I don't give a shit. It's fixed. But it's not. Whatever.
Whatever.
mean-
Donnie just said the UFC is basically the WWE.
Well, no. Yeah.
Well, I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah. But yeah, it just didn't look like he hit him, that's all.
I watched the clip online.
He obviously
It-
did.
It looked a little bit, it looked a little bit boring. I don't know.
All I know is that when the dude hit the ground, McGregor jumped on top of him, punched him in the face, the dude was out. So, yeah. I mean, he won. There was no,
Yeah.
no doubt he won. It's just, I'm just
Donnie's
saying,
saying he fought like a little homo and is challenging him to a fight.
crush him. He didn't even know the fuck what's going on. Because he shows up at my house, my dad would just yell at him. My dad's just going to start yelling at him and screaming at him. He'd be like, I'd kick your ass, but I can't.
You just got to survive in the ring for a little while, and you're going to still make, $100,000 or something. Just
I could run in a circle like a
Your
bitch.
face will probably hurt like hell. You're not going to be able to outrun that dude, man. He's a featherweight.
I would be able to run around for about 30 seconds, and then you'd
Not even 30 seconds.
corner me like a fucking,
Come on.
like a lion,
10.
or a gazelle.
Dude, the one thing with the featherweights, though, is I would let them tag team me, because I would take one dude and use him as a club to beat the other dude.
Wow, what? You want to be tag teamed by what?
I mean, whenever I see those featherweights, it's like, dude, I've taken bigger dumps than that.
Wow. I would just get scared and kick him in the nuts and hurt my foot because he probably got a cup.
Your foot would never reach it. You just rip your foot right off.
Right. Probably block it with his dick.
It'd be like that Spoon Man video, Larry. You'd be in there, and he wouldn't be hurting you, but you'd just be worn out. He'd just keep hitting you,
but he wouldn't.
running.
He wouldn't be doing that to me for 9 hours.
I just
I could handle 15 minutes of it or whatever.
See, that's it for the.
if you swung at me and I ducked it, I would still be like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah, that's a little too close. A
Yeah,
little too real.
I felt the wind on that one. No, I'm good.
Yeah, that's a little bit. Okay, so that's it for the news. We don't have any more emails. If you want to write into the show, you can write into anything you want at videogamenews.com, and we'll read your email on the air. We don't get many, so it's pretty much guaranteed, unless I completely just delete it by accident through some
Oops.
yeah
Ha ha.
pressing of the
I
delete.
did it. I destroyed it.
Did you listen to that Danzig CD, Brian?
Yeah, I was driving around today listening to it.
Yeah. What'd you think of it?
I like it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
According to Kevin, it's ass.
Well, that's Kevin.
You should read the Blabbermouth review. I can't do it.
Like I need,
justice.
dude. I need somebody else to tell me what I like.
I don't have to tell you. I gave you the CD. I didn't give it to you thinking you were going to hate it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have given it to you.
You've done that before, though.
Yeah.
What?
That's
Well,
exactly the sort of thing you would do.
Yeah, totally.
No. Because that would be a waste. Then you just throw it away. Like you did with the Paw CD. But, that was revenge. Because Brian would always give me some grotty CD he already listened to out of his collection. Tell me it's my gift.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Here, you can have this one because I don't really like it. Yeah, thanks, Brian. Appreciate that, buddy. So here's Paw for you. Where's the dog? It's a great song.
I've always given you the very best of gifts. I don't want to hear your bullshit.
Oh my God, it's so not true.
Totally true.
No,
Childhood does not count.
childhood. Yeah. Brian would always get the gifts for childhood because they would always give us both a gift. This is for both of you, but it was always aimed at Brian. It was
But yeah,
never-
they knew I was going to beat you and take it from you anyway. So
This is for both of you. It's a hockey jersey that says Brian on it.
Yeah, I mean, pretty close. Here's an album Brian completely likes, but Kevin could give a shit about. This is for both of you. Okay. Whatever. Then I'd have to threaten Brian by saying, I'm taking my half of the album.
Snap it in half. Like, which one's yours? The bigger one? Give me the bigger half.
Well, it's like 2 records inside a thing, I take 1 record and hide it. It's mine. You're dumb. Nope. So what's everybody got going on for Christmas? Going anywhere?
when I hand out gifts for people, I sit here with a bitter look on my face while I get shit.
Do you wrap your gifts?
Nah, I'll keep them in a shopping bag. But like for the kid, yeah, I might do that. Yeah. Actually, as a matter of fact, yeah, I usually
Yeah.
I'm usually touch and go on wrapping. Sometimes. I mean, I want to, but what a pain in the ass that. I mean, I'm not good at it. Some people wrap presents and it looks amazing. I wrap a present and I don't know what I'm doing. I get to that weird triangular package and then I got extra paper and I try to cut it with the scissors and then there's a part
you give a gift to
exposed.
somebody. You give a gift to somebody, something you paid for. You spent time and effort, and you wrap it, and then they bitch about how you wrapped it. And you just want to take it, just smash them with it, until they stop breathing or something. You're just like, look, you're getting something for free, man.
I don't get that angry.
Yes. you might need to revisit that. The dosage on your meds if it's upsetting you that much.
Anger management.
Man. Nothing I hate worse than an improperly wrapped. I don't know. I'm gonna try to go with something there. I got nothing.
Or it's wrapped so well that you can't find a place to tear.
You have to break out a knife.
Yeah, because it's perfectly sealed, and you're just like, this is totally retarded.
You're gnawing
Yeah,
on it.
This thing's harder than fucking
Tied
hand
and
solo,
tape.
fucking Frozen.
What about the people who want to save the paper? They're like, wait, no, save it, save it.
Yeah. And the bow. Save the bow.
Yeah, like my dad will peel it away from the tape. Won't tear the paper.
Like, that's not fun.
So
It's
fucking
just
fill mine full of spiders when I give it to somebody that I know is going to bitch about how it's wrapped. Like, you wrapped it, didn't you? I could tell.
Still bitter about the wrap.
And it's like, yeah, you got a free gift. That doesn't
I'll
make any
fucking
difference.
kill
Do
you.
it right or don't do it right. Then they open it up and it's just.
So nobody is saying that. Who are you talking to that says that to you, Brian? You got
Yeah,
like some kind of crazy flashbacks or something.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Well,
PTSD on Christmas morning. Gonna bitch about the wrapping.
Yeah.
They're gonna bitch about the wrapping.
Merry Christmas, honey. What in the fuck is this? Who in the hell? This is just a wad of tape wrapped around a fucking box. You fucking loser.
It's just
I don't even want the gift. Just throw it away. You didn't even care enough to wrap it properly, you piece of
they
shit.
just slap it right out of your hand.
Get that out of here. You go throw that in the fireplace right now. Right fucking now.
That's hilarious.
There's no bow on this.
You're sobbing.
Where's the tag? Oh, I wrote on the paper. Who writes on the paper, you barbarian? I made tags for a reason, and there should be string around this. What the hell kind of present is this?
Oh, the string. The string's always the worst because you can get the paper off, but the string is tied tight.
Like, why
Get
is
it
there
off.
string on there? Like, who's trying to break into this present?
or you try and do that thing with the scissors where you make the string curl and all you do is lose a finger.
Yeah, and a couple layers of skin, no big deal. Just hold the scissors like this with the blade towards your throat. You'll be fine. It'll curl right up. Curl right up. Oh, why is there blood on this present?
Well, an accident.
Because I cared, damn it.
Tried to curl the string.
Yeah, the worst is when you get something that you didn't really want.
Or-
And you have that nice about it anyway.
Yeah.
Where you just don't know what to do with it. You're just like, well, thanks. I can really use this for
Dude, the word
getting out of a ditch
the
with my
absolute
car.
worst for that was one time my mom did give me a gift that I thought was a gag gift, so I laughed. And then I felt shit. I was like, oh, this is great, Mom. I'm
real.
totally going to be able to use this at college. Thank you. And the other one was a couple years ago, my dad and my stepmom got me a gift card, but I didn't know what the place was or what. I was like, what is this? Not to sound ungrateful or anything, but what is this? Where do I take this? What goods and services will they provide me?
Just a blank
Wood
card.
carve it.
Card on it. Gift card. You have a
It's-
flyer.
Or some statue or ornament or something that you're just like, thank you, I'll just have that. That's just a thing I'm gonna have. To put,
Yeah, he'll never use it.
My
it's a thing.
my
Be
sister-in-law.
there.
My sister-in-law texted yesterday, and she's like, "Hey, what can I get for your daughter?" And I said, "I don't know." And I asked her, I go, "Sophie, what do you want for Christmas?" And she goes, "Anything but clothes. I can't stand clothes, and I hate acting like I like it."
I didn't like clothes when I was a kid either.
Yeah, I mean, what kid does?
I mean, it used the clothes, but
Yeah.
it had no value to
Wants to
me
bring
as
you
a kid.
toys, and somebody gives you socks. You're like, "Fuck off!" Like you were gonna get me socks in the spring anyways. Screw those. You get socks.
Especially if your brothers and sisters are opening up their stuff and they're getting some cool action stun cycle thing. You're like, look at this is awesome, and you just open yours and it's a pack of underpants. And you're like,
They're not even like superhero underpants. They're just
Yeah, like the year my mom got me a Nintendo and my sister did get underwear. Well, I knew you needed some, and
start crying.
I was like, ah.
yeah, it's just weird time for parents to just wrap up stuff that you need in general, just in general stuff.
When we were kids, Kevin unwrapped the gift that I was giving my mom and my dad. He ran over to my mom and goes, "Look what Brian gave you."
Yeah, I was a really little kid though.
He got clobbered. I was like, "That's not right. That's the gift I got from mom and dad." My mom just pulled out the spoon. "Thanks for the spoon."
Or also when you have kids, when they bitch about the clothes that you bought them, but love the present that Santa got them. It's like, fuck you, I got that too.
Right. Hook me up, Dad. That's what she told me. Santa got you beat this shit. I was like, screw you.
Yeah. How come you only got me clothes? Santa got me this shit. I'm like, well, screw you.
Yeah.
The fuck do you think Santa is?
Yeah.
Buying clothes for kids is kind of like if your kids were wrapping up things that, like, you know, that you normally buy. Like, you would unwrap a gift from them and it would be like a 4-pack of toilet paper or something. They'd be like, thanks, I'm not sure what you're telling me by this. I think you needed a little extra toilet paper.
You gotta wipe your butt.
See, and like then when you get older and you try and buy for your parents, because like every year I go through it, it's like if there's anything that like my dad and my stepmom want, they've bought it already. What am I doing?
Right.
Right.
The worst is when you get something like clothes from somebody. Like my ex-wife one time bought me a like aquamarine muscle shirt, and it was a size medium. And I just looked at it, I'm like, boy, this just fucking screams I love you. Nothing in the world better than getting a gift from the person you live with when they I'm like, who did you get this for? Fucking aquamarine?
Yeah.
You just
Well, that's like when you bought Mom that extra large shirt and she just complained about the size.
Sleep in.
Yeah. Don't ever get a woman a shirt that's extra large because you're just telling her something at that point.
No.
It's
I
not
told
a
him,
good
like,
idea.
Mom,
In fact,
you could sleep.
don't get your woman clothes has always been my
Yeah,
rule,
pretty much.
because one of two things is going to happen. It's going to be either too small, in which case you're telling her she's fat and needs to be that size, or it's going to be too big, in which case you're telling her she's too fat because you think she is that size.
Right. There's no winning in that.
Nope.
No. Yes.
You know what else was back? Wow. That was it, right? We changing the subject.
No, I was just going
back
to
in the
continue
day-
with the actual same subject.
Back in the day for Christmas, where you would get a present, which was actually a toy, but it was one of those toys that needed something else to go with it, and you never got that. Like the one year I got a Castle Grayskull, but I got no He-Man. You know?
Yeah, at least the Death Star, you got the stupid fucking trash compactor monster with it.
Right. It's like I got the Death Star. I got the Death Star the one year, and I got, they gave me like 2 action figures with it. I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, that'll work for now, I guess. Shogun Warrior will have to fight the Death Star, but we got the Atari, and it was like, there's the Atari, and it was like, what game did we get? Well, none. We got it comes with a game, and it's like, yeah, but there's other games out there, and it's like, no.
Or your parents pay off something, so it's basically they give you something you already had.
Yeah,
You got the Atari game.
I played combat for years.
It's like your G.I. Joe are suddenly inspecting Grayskull's castle and stuff.
Right.
It's just,
Right.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you got to.
Really Cobra has set up a base in this ancient castle.
Yeah.
But at my house, it was always the fucked up action figures. So I always had like the A-Team and Star Trek guys, like little Star Trek action figures attacking stuff. It was I had some Tron guys. It was just I had some different weird.
Or you got
Rogers.
the Death Star getting attacked by the 2-foot tall fucking $6 million man figure.
Right. I did everything. And then Castle
The
Grace.
scale is all wrong.
Kevin and I had a whole set of fucking rules about shit like that, about who had the bigger thing. And then I got 2XL, and it just destroyed everything.
His 2XL versus my big track. Brian would set up these really intricate
There were rules.
armies all over the floor. It's kind of like the dude from Pink Floyd's The Wall, just like building this whole army on the floor.
Yeah, but unlike Pink, we had to have that shit cleaned up before Mom came home, or there would be 2 fucking kids smeared all over the floor. Because every time our mom would come home, you would just get this little sick, cold feeling in your stomach.
Yeah.
Because you knew you might not be in trouble, but if you were, oh.
Dad somehow came home first, you were all right. But if Mom came home, yeah, you were done.
This shit, this is a mess, and get in the room.
So are you guys going anywhere for Christmas? Nope. Just having the kids over. That's it?
Okay.
I'll be having dinner at the homeless shelter because I am alone in the world. I have no friends or family. Nobody gives a shit about me. Nobody will miss me when I'm dead. So
Come on, you can go over your dad's house.
I'm gonna be visiting my friends, my fellow hobos at St. Columkill Soup Kitchen.
Did you ever actually want to? I've always wanted to go to one of those just and see how
Soup
good
kitchen?
the food is. Yeah, just like totally.
My
Get-
sister
get
wanted
line
to volunteer at one, so I would give her rides there after school or whenever the hell she was doing it. And yeah,
Get like an awesome Christmas meal or something.
there you go. Yeah, fucking lobster tails and fucking porterhouse.
Well, everybody's donating
Surf
for it
and
and
turf
stuff.
this year.
I seen it on the news and stuff. They're like, everybody got a Christmas meal, and I'm looking at their meal, and I'm like, that looks fucking great. Like, I want that.
What's some of that?
Does
Yeah,
it cost
like-
anything?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
in
They always
line.
have like the ham or the turkey or whatever with the mashed potatoes and the stuffing. And like the one year, like because it was a last minute thing, because my parents were gonna go visit my stepmom's family, but decided at the last minute to do it here. It was like cold cuts. I'm like, really? This is Christmas dinner this year? I'm gonna go up to fucking
Bologna
St. Barnabas and get me some freaking meatloaf and potatoes.
Cold cuts.
Cold cut Christmas.
Cold cuts.
That's some broke shit.
Got some old bread here.
Yeah, want some Ovaltine?
With
Just having Cheerios for fucking dinner because you got no fucking money.
Ovaltine, Tang.
Yeah, I think maybe they were trying to send you a message. Dude,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, stop
out.
coming to our house on holidays. We want to do our own shit.
yeah,
Go away.
order pizza.
Christmas pizza. Oh, that's
I
funny.
know.
Well, dude,
Man.
the one year after our football game on Thanksgiving, I was house sitting for Soprano Rob because he was going with the family out to his sisters in Maryland or whatever. I was like, yeah, I'll house sit. I'll watch the dogs. So after football, I went to his house, and it occurred to me, if you ever want to try and get some takeout or a delivery on Thanksgiving Day, good luck with that.
Well, yeah, because
Nobody open on Thanksgiving except for
Well, they need to be for us shiftless hobos who have no one.
yeah, it's not really a thing.
Well, this is go around the hobos.
This Christmas, it might be 70 degrees outside. The way the weather's been, you might be.
I had to turn my AC on.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Wow.
my place gets really fucking warm, man. So if it's like
Well, my
70
place
out,
is
it's
pretty
like
warm,
8 in
too.
here. It's like, God.
It ended up like the temperature rose yesterday. Like it was
Yeah.
74 by the time everybody split. I was like, that's weird.
I know,
So
that's why
open
we're
the
all
window.
Yeah, and
falling
like during
asleep.
the day, it was like in the high 50s or low 60s or something.
Yeah.
It's kept progressively getting warmer because we're hurtling towards the sun, and NASA just hasn't told us that we're all going to be incinerated next week.
Yeah, Larry, I did see that the trailer came out for Independence Day 2.
Dude, it looks so good. I
I
didn't
know
want
it does, but
I
the first one
didn't
was
want to
good.
say that because the first one was rubbish, and I hate like sequels that come 20 years later because it's like, really, you're just rehashing. And I was like, damn it, this looks really good.
It does. Looks like it'd
As
be
long as
great.
they don't infect the computer with the virus.
yeah, as long as it doesn't come down to, hey, I figured out how to program a virus in this language we have never seen ever.
Yeah. Your computer
And we
fucking-
don't even know how their computers work logically because I'm just that frigging good, and the screenplay writer doesn't know how computers work, so he
Well,
thinks
who
this
they
is
gonna
real.
replace with what's his face? With
Will Smith.
no, the guy who
So
died.
far, they've only shown Bill Pullman and.
No, they show a whole lot of dudes from the first one, but they showed a couple of dudes that weren't in it.
Randy Quaid is that?
Yeah, I just remember. Like they show him flying into the thing, but like maybe he's lived.
Randy Quaid in no
He
movie.
didn't live.
He comes back as a ghost, like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Just the Randy Quaid ghost.
He's living in Canada.
Oh man.
Yes,
He's like
It's
on
a-
the run.
J.J. Abrams thing. Maybe there's time travel involved, and we visit Randy Quaid on the other Earth.
Yeah, who knows? Is it? Is it a Michael Bay film though? Because
I don't think so.
if it
Who
is
did the
Michael
first
Bay,
one?
I didn't see a
I'm not
whole
having
lot
a
of
look.
explosions and stuff.
because he really likes to put on the cheese.
Yeah.
So I hope it's not him.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Look it up, I guess.
Ridley Scott. It's a Spike Lee film.
Spike Lee joint.
Yeah, Spike Lee joint. My bad. I stand corrected.
No, it's not. It's this Roland Emmerich.
Okay, yeah,
What did Roland Emmerich do?
he's good.
Is he?
Yeah, he did.
The Day After Tomorrow,
You know,
Independence Day,
he did something good. I thought.
Godzilla,
Okay, maybe he's not good.
2012.
I stand corrected. He's terrible. Movie's gonna be crap.
10,000 BC.
I see that.
10,000
He
BC
did-
wasn't awful.
Oh, this one he's a producer. What
I
did he
don't remember that.
Stargate? No, that's the new Stargate.
I didn't know there was a new Stargate.
Apparently, yes, it's been greenlit. But he did the original in 1994.
Oh, well, there you go. Stargate. That's a career right there, because that's an all-time great film.
They've also announced Independence Day 3. So
Of
that's
course they have.
just...
Why don't they just call it Labor Day?
Yeah, why do the aliens always attack on Independence Day?
President's Day.
Halloween.
Hell.
Halloween, but Thanksgiving Day.
Boxer Day.
This winter, when you thought the aliens were gone for good. Oh my God, here they come! It's time to feed. It's Thanksgiving Day.
It's too cold. It's too cold to fight. All right, that's it for the show. We'll be back next week. You guys got any shout-outs or anything?
Nope.
No shout-outs.
All right, take it easy. Peace. Good night.
Peace, everybody.
Later.